Cooper Flagg just broke the internet. Again, the high school phenom out of Maine has officially reclassified into the 2024 graduating class, meaning that he will be draft eligible in 2025. This move right here changes everything. I've talked highly about Cooper in the past, as he is truthfully one of the greatest high school prospects that we've ever seen. For someone who's 6'9", he's incredibly mobile and extremely quick. Cooper Flagg flashes with Hall of Fame level defense and is more than capable of guarding 1 through 5. He's an excellent passer and finisher and continues to show flashes on his on-ball game. He possesses a swagger that is one of a kind, and he will be a top pick come 2025. So this begs the question, what does this decision change? Well, for one, the 2026 draft class is going to be loaded. You have the Boozer twins, Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson, Bryson Tiller, Malik Thomas. I mean, the list just goes on and on. To have been the first overall pick, it would have been extremely tough. But now, it just became that much easier for Cooper to have that once-in-a-lifetime experience. And then there's the talk about what's next. Cooper has to make the decision on where he'll play following his high school career. There's of course the blue blood colleges that are going to be gunning hard for him, but I believe that this further opens up the avenue for Cooper to look into the G League Ignite or OTE, as we've seen top picks in Jalen Green, the Thompson twins, and Scoot Henderson follow. And then of course, there's the impact that this will have on the NBA. Like I said, Flagg is one of the greatest high school prospects that we've ever seen, and teams will look to do anything to get him. Just thinking off the top of my head about some teams who could end up with that top pick in 2025, the Pelicans are one that come to mind if they look to hit the reset. If we see another disappointing season from Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and company, they could look to split up the pairing, or maybe even trade both of them. They also have draft capital. That Lakers pick could be enticing, as we don't know LeBron James's future decision. They also have young pieces in Dyson Daniel and Trey Murphy that they could look to use, and whatever else to potentially make a trade happen, or enter another rebuild. Then you have the Wizards, who could very well be the worst team in the league this season. A small market like Washington isn't one that's really going to make big moves, so they could be a bad team once again in 2025. And you can even say the Toronto Raptors. The future is up in the air for Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, and even Scotty Barnes. That team could look to rebuild in hopes of landing the 6'9" unicorn. Reclassifying is something that's becoming more and more popular. Over the last couple of years, we've seen guys like Scoot Henderson, Marvin Bagley, Imani Bates, and many others that have chosen to reclassify. It's worked for some, and it really hasn't worked for others. Cooper is able to reclassify because he has a late birthday, meaning that he's going to be extremely young once he enters the draft. Wings run the league, he has that swagger, and is continuing to develop the ability of being a #1 option on a championship winning team. Whatever happens, this decision by Cooper is going to have a crazy ripple effect on high school hoops, college basketball, and the NBA. But it's just getting started for Cooper Flagg. He'll play one final season at Mount Verde and use this opportunity as a chance to separate himself from the rest of the class. And I believe that we're going to see a lot of his fellow peers follow suit and reclassify as well. The race is on for 2025, and I cannot wait to see how Cooper's decision will turn out.